So my mum's given me some change, and it's time to play. There it is, bingo. It's not called bingo. Yeah, you can see it's Smash TV, the arcade version, the original version. This was the first version, lots of versions. 1990, this hit the arcades. I remember it well. It's kind of the first iteration of twin stick shooter, if you like. So you move with the left stick and you shoot with the right stick. Oh, this hasn't aged a day. This is brilliant. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of the designer or the developer behind this. He was quite infamous in the scene around the time. Was it Eugene something? And he basically, very influential figure when it comes to twin stick shooter games. I assume, because I've completely made that up, but I assume because I can't think of many games like this before this. Because Eugene did do a game before this as well. He was behind the design for a game before this. Oh, I remember that guy. Look at his eyebrows. What was I saying? It's hard playing this game and telling you about it. I mean, many of you watching this will have played this in some form or another. I mean, it hit all the consoles. The SNES had a fantastic port of this, which Dave and myself might cover for Old School. Hopefully you could play that co-op, because you could play this arcade version co-op. And it's good to have a partner in crime playing this, because it is tough. But I've got the advantage, because this is the arcade. Oh, I've won a VHS. Did you see that on the top left? It tells you what prizes you've won. Because I'm playing the arcade version, obviously I could just keep pumping coins in. I can pump in digital Bitcoin, if you like. Is Bitcoin still a thing? I'm not really, I'm not really down with the cryptocurrency game, I have to say. I know nothing about it, basically. But anyway, back to this game. Yeah, Eugene. I keep saying Eugene. I just can't remember his surname. Let me know in the comments if you know, guys. He did a game before this. Or him and a team did. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Very similar in style. But then, obviously, much later on, we've had games on the PS4 that I loved. Like Alien Nation. To a certain extent, Returnal. I mean, this game would have spawned that style across the board. And this is still hard as balls, but still fantastic to play. Very satisfying to play. And for 1990, it looks and sounds incredible. It really does. And it's good to feature a game on Arcade Memories again. It's been a while, guys. I think the last game I featured on this playlist was Spider-Man? Can't remember. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, this hit all the consoles. And the home computers, I think. There was a ZX Spectrum version, which I've never played. I think I've played the Amiga version. I've definitely played the SNES version. The worst version is supposed to be the Master System version, from what I can remember. And on the consoles, this just got like high 80% and 90% across the board, apart from the Master System. It really was well received. I mean, some people didn't like it. They didn't like the monotony of it. It can... it can give you a headache. I mean, that bingo sample you can hear is when I basically insert more coins. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. So it's timed. You can't see a timer. I think I'm right in saying you can't see a timer, but there is one. And you basically got to survive the waves of enemies. Meet Mr. Shrapnel. Yeah, you got to survive the waves of enemies and then progress on to the next room. I will try to get to the boss in this first section. because the boss, I always remember seeing screenshots of that boss in magazines. Like, it was this game was so notorious in a way, for its style and its like in-your-face action. Again, back in the early 90s. The theme here as well was it was a thing, wasn't it? I mean, we had the Running Man movie, the Running Man port, then the tie-in, the video game tie-in. That was set in like a game show. I mean, the film starred Arnold Schwarzenegger. I really liked that film. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. It's probably not aged well. But yeah, it was like a theme. Late 80s, early 90s. Game shows and running around with guns and killing stuff and getting prizes. And isn't this the game where the guy says, "I'll buy that for $1"? Or was that from RoboCop? I'm sure it's this, you know. The guy we saw earlier with the eyebrows, the game show host. Or is that actually from an American game show? Let me know, guys, because I'm not entirely sure. There you go. I'm showing off the bingo sample. But again, it is nice to have all these digital coins on me in my pocket to throw into the computer to keep going. Because if I was on console now, playing on my own, I just be dead. And I think you've got limited continues. I can't remember. I need to play the SNES version now I've played this. I'll get Dave on it with me as well if he's up for it. Because I think Dave, if he hasn't played this, would love this game. It's just pure arcade. It's just tons of fun. It's got the Contras about it in a way. The weapons, anyway, remind me of the Konami Contra games, or Probotector as they were known here in the UK. Oh, here we go. Look at this. It's kicking off. Yeah, I could see a console like the Master System probably struggling with this, with the amount of sprites. Would be interested to see if the NES version, if there was a NES version, I don't know, got panned as well in regards to reviews. Right, let's get... Oh, I thought we weren't going to let me start then. I really didn't think it was going to work. Because sometimes emulating these arcade games, yeah, it can be a little bit tricky. There's different cores for different years depending on when the game was released and that kind of thing. You have to jump through loads of hoops. It's easy getting the ROMs or getting access to these old greats because you've got the brilliant archive.org now. I say now, it's been around for ages, to grab these old greats from for research purposes, because this is what this is. It's celebrating old times, celebrating old media, which we wouldn't be able to go out and buy now. But when you actually do get the ROM and you get it fired up with whatever emulator you're using, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's probably why I haven't, or I don't release... Oh, here's Mutoid Man! Oh, there you go! It is Eyebrow. Is he actually a game show host or like a real guy? Again, let me know. I don't know. I was talking about emulation, wasn't I? And just, yeah, whatever. This is the boss that I was talking about. It's definitely the boss I was thinking of, where I used to see screenshots in all the magazines, and it was kind of on all the promotion material, I think, as well. And he makes that really weird, creepy sort of noise. Is he laughing? He'll do it in a minute. Let's get rid of these little tank dudes, or little gunners, I should say. Oh, he's not taking hits now, is he? Now he is. Whoa. So I'd get this far in the arcade, generally, and die. I'd run out of money by here, because I would have been pumping it full of money. Oh, look, all the flying heads. I remember this. Oh, and now he's just a head on a tank. This game is fantastic. Really good. Really, really good. Oh, no, 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 no. I shouldn't have stood by that as it was blowing up. But it doesn't matter. We've got unlimited lives. That's Smash TV, guys. Like I've already said, loads of you people watching this will have played it. Look out for a SNES coverage of this. We will do the SNES version because, again, I need to play that game now. I've played this arcade version. I want to play that port to see how faithful it is to this arcade version. Look out for more content coming to the channel. I'll speak to you all soon.